Hello, today's lesson is going to be about Pelmet Board, but today's lesson is with a different. This is going to be my daughters, Tony, hello,
Hello.
and
Francesca.
are joining me today. So we're going to really do this very quick, hopefully. Now they're off to go swimming, so they've given me an hour of their time. So within that hour, we're going to do 60-minute makeover. Right? So what I've done, because it was involving cutting out the wood, what I've done now is cut out the wood. We're going to make a pelmet board, which is a small one. So here's the pelmet board, and these are the returns. Right, but before we get into it, I'm going to cut the shape out. I thought I would just do a straight one and it'd be nice and quick and easy, but I thought no, I'll make it difficult for ourselves. So we're going to jazz this up. So now I need you to use your imagination once again. I'm making this on a smaller scale and you can do it on a larger one. So here we go. So Tony, what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut this out, or I'm going to leave you to cut this out, and then Francesca, when she's cut that out, you're going to sew the two together. And then when you sew the fabric together, when we do that, I think you're going to glue the wood. Right? So we've got to put wadding on this. So we need wadding, lining, and your main fabric, Velcro, and your wood. Oh, and the pelmet board. This goes on as the facial on the board. So that's what we're going to do for you now. Right, so that's that done, but only this is not quite the shape, so we're going to just curve that up a bit more. So here it is done, but we need to rectify here because it's not quite. Let me rectify. Hold this. What you did is time check. Still 10 bar. That is the shape of our pelmet board. That goes there. So we need Velcro. This is Velcro for the fabric. I'll cut that later. So what we're going to do now is we need lining. The lining's underneath there. Now, I've used this fabric earlier on, and on this fabric I turned it upside down. I've got to maintain continuity, so I'm going to turn it upside down on purpose this time, for the purpose to match up with the other one. She's always wanted to do that. There, we can put that in each other. Right, so lay it down, lay the fabric down. This is quick and easy.
Nice and straight.
Right, here's our fabric. Now we're going to put our fabric upside down. Let's cut some off because we don't need all this. Cut it off. Francesca, Tony, you can, I'm sorry, you can do this. Yeah. This has gone blunt. New, isn't it? Yeah, that's fine. I'm wasting time here. Oops.
Yeah. Do one.
That's too much. Use that to put something on the side. So that's what we do now. We do this. Any more in there?
We'll do it all down, yeah?
Yep.
Maybe some more over here, please. I already put, yeah, put that in.
Plastic.
Should be more on this side.
Yeah. Right, let's flip it over. Hold your foot. I like to use thick wadding. Talking machine. Right, and from here on now, we staple our wadding to
Tight or loose?
not too tight.
I'm worried too.
My what? Right. So that's done. So then, now, don't forget, this is the bottom. I've got to turn it upside down. I've got that right, yes, I've got that right. So we put it back onto our fabric. And this is where we're going to draw around it. Tony, you draw around it. This is the quick way of doing it. We've got half an hour to go. Can you see it? Can you see the drawing? Do it nice and thick.
Fitted.
Yeah, do it thick. Yeah, because that's going to be what you stitch on. This drawing, the line that she's doing, that's what you're going to stitch on. But can you see the chalk mark? So there's the pattern for our Pelmet board. But now we're going to cut around it. But we've got to leave a seam allowance. So up the top, we make sure I cut 2 inches from the top. Go on. And at the side, you just need half an inch. At this point, actually, you can pin it down. Try not to move the fabric too much because we should have pinned it down. And because my daughter's going to sew it, we'll pin it down for her. we draw around it is to make sure we get a nice tight fit. This is the most easiest way of making a pelmet cover. I tell you what, with the lining, while she's doing that, you can cover this. Do this side first, right? Tighten it, just the same, tighten it, and then do that side. We nip it so that it can go around the corner nice and easy. And just cut your stitch, I think, so it does. Right, so there it is. That's the imitation of that. This board now needs Velcro. It needs the rough Velcro going from there. So go and get the Velcro. From there to there, the rough one. No, that's not the one which it glues on. Right, so here I'll just give you an idea what it looks like. So there is the fabric. This needs to be released a bit. The reason I leave so much fabric here as well is that I've got something to hold on to when I'm stapling it. Right, so that's that. So what we do now is like a pillow, we put this inside. We see that's that bit. So now we fit it like a glove. Oh, Francesca, you're in our way.
Three sides?
Yeah. Let me see, can you hold that down for me? This bit here, I fit it, but why I leave so much fabric inside is that I kind of pull the fabric so that the lining, the main fabric is looking at me. And what I do now is I grab hold of the fabric that's inside and I staple along the way. I staple the seam down to the board to help to give that a sharper edge. At some point you won't be able to do it all the way, but you can really now do that. So yeah, you look at it on it, but kind of put it on the edge of it. So that's meant to be the point. There's your point there. So you meant to put it inside the point. You see that point? We've got 15 minutes. Well, we've got 17 minutes left. I want that 2 minutes back. We didn't quite start at 2 o'clock. Alright, so let's hurry up. Make sure that that is straight.